Hello, Disney Infinity Trainers. Welcome back to another character review here on iStarly TV. Today we are reviewing Judy Hopps. Judy came out alongside Nick Wilde on March 1st, which is today, for Disney Infinity 3.0, and I'm really excited to play with these characters. I'm very excited to see the movie, and the characters look great in the games, so let's go ahead and test them out. Now, Judy, from what I know about her in the movie, I have not seen it yet, but she seems like a really hard-working and dedicated little bunny rabbit, so I think that that'll translate over really well into her combat capabilities in Disney Infinity. So let's take a look at that skill tree. I'm sorry, Officer Hopps. All right, you already see that she's got a lot going on in her health and defense page. Now, here's the unfortunate part. I've mentioned this before with Nick Wilde. Personally, I don't like investing in the team player and helping hand upgrades. And as you can see, this last health boost up here has 3 team upgrades in a row that you need to invest in. And then up here we have, this one's worth 5. So this is all 9 skill points worth of investments. I don't know if I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll come back later, and if I'm able to afford that, I'll do this last health boost. I really want her to have a lot of health, but it's unfortunate that you have to go through these first in order to get there. So I will invest in the first one for sure. That's always good. And I'm definitely going to invest in the mid-air recovery. Now look at this. Judy Hopps can jump very, very high. Now, that's fitting because she's a little bunny rabbit. So let's go ahead and just go all in on that. I think that that could help her with mobility and just clearing like buildings. I could see her doing that. I don't think I've seen a character with this many jump investments. So this is actually pretty powerful. All right, well, I need to at least invest in one more. I mean, I don't want her to be weak. Now, for iStarly TV, we use these characters in the Disney Infinity Games series where they fight against each other in a tournament, single elimination. And so thinking in that context, I do feel that she needs 3 health boosts because without them, she just takes too much damage and she'll die too quickly. But I think if she's a fast character and she can jump really high, that might balance it out. So again, we're going to skip all this for now and come back later. Maybe I'll see some kind of things that I can kind of invest less in. Her special move is not any less crowded on the page. There's a lot going on here. Now her special is called Sleep Enforcement. She fires a dart from a tranquilizer gun and it momentarily puts opponents to sleep. I think that's pretty cool. It stuns them. I'm not sure how that fares in player versus player though. So let's go ahead and try that out actually. So I'm going to invest in it. We're just going to do a little test run here. Get it popping because of his popsicle. All right, we're going to test that special and see if it actually stuns Nick. Oh, he actually has a little bit of a shield. I didn't notice that. All right, anyways. Boom. It does. It does stun him. Wow, okay. That's all I needed to see. All right, Nick. Thank you for dropping in. Changes the way I look at that because in the context of a player versus player tournament, her special can actually be pretty useful. So this increases the amount of time that the target remains asleep. So let's go ahead and invest in that. This increases the damage, and this once again increases the amount of time. Now, the one up here, this will increase the rate at which that recharges. This increases damage, and this increases the amount of times you can use the special. So again, I think keeping them asleep for a long time is pretty powerful. And I want to increase the number of uses, but what we're going to do is, once again, I'm just going to take a look at the next couple pages and then come back to this. Her melee skill tree is very limited, very barren. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it means she might not be as powerful with her melee, but it's a good thing because it means that's less things that we have to invest in with her skill points and use those precious skill points for. But once again, we're going to come back to this when we see it. It does look like she has super sensitive hearing, so some of the characters have these senses, you know, like Spider-Man, I think Syndrome does as well, which is kind of where they can sense when an enemy is going to attack them or something, so it allows you to kind of prepare for that. So that's pretty useful. And her ranged is also pretty barren, so that's why her first couple pages are really detailed, because the next couple pages are also really kind of empty. And so this one doesn't require too much. So her ranged attack is a rabbit kick. She dashes towards an opponent and knocks them back with a powerful kick. Now, personally, I don't really enjoy these ranged attacks that kind of make the character lunge at the opponent. Mulan, Iron Fist, they have these types of abilities. Looks like Judy Hopps is one of those characters, but I think that it could be useful to try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and invest in that. Well, I'll invest and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. Alright, so unfortunately we weren't able to use all of them. So she'll be a little weaker on taking hits, but she looks like she has a lot going for her. She can jump very high. I also invested here in the special move meter upgrade so that we can use her special multiple times. I've invested in everything except this last damage upgrade, so I think she'll be pretty deadly with her special. It doesn't kill really quickly, but the fact that it stuns allows her maybe to escape or maybe to set up a winning kill. That's pretty useful. Next we have her melee. I've fully invested in that. I feel like it's valuable, and I had a couple points that I could spare, so I went ahead and just went all in here. She also has her super sensitive hearing, which is nice. And lastly, I mean, because it's so easy to complete this line, I've just invested in her entire her entire ranged package. So let's test her out against foes. Okay, so I've gone ahead first and just built this mini little wall just so we can test how high she jumps. Let's try it out. So let's go the first one. Oh, let's move on to this third level. I'm pretty sure she can clear this. Whoa, yeah, she's awesome. All right, she can at least jump clean onto that third block. I don't know if she's gonna make it to the top on this one, but let's find out. Oh, so close. She's about halfway there. She can grab the ledge there, but she tried. I don't know if a running start even helps in Disney Infinity. Let's try that out. So close, so close. So that's about, what, 3.5 blocks, which is, that's going to be about 14, close to 15 units, whatever that's worth. I just wanted to try that out, but yeah, she can jump. I really feel like this is the highest jumping character we have. Mr. Incredible can jump pretty high as well. I think Buzz can almost jump this high, but aside from these three, I think that's it. So this is her range, and you can follow it up with the kick. So you press the range button and then the attack button right after, and she follows it up with a kick. So let's go ahead and test her capabilities against. So these rhinos have stolen the family jewel. I don't know what that means. And she, being the diligent officer she is, has to stop them. So these rhino thugs. Alright, so she just pushed him off. That didn't deal much damage. So she doesn't hit as hard as Nick, but I think she's really quick and persistent. And the fact that she's kind of small and agile is also, I think, a good benefit for her. I like that combo. So that is using her ranged attack and then just following it up by spamming the attack button, and she just kind of onslaughts them with kicks. Oh, but he's getting too far away. Yeah, she's kicking him too far. So let's try that special on him. Alright, so it stuns them, and that really allows her to kind of finish the job. Nice. Alright. So I think that's it with Judy. That's all we need to see with her. She doesn't hit as hard, but her special ability, I think, really kind of helps mitigate that, because it can stun them, so it allows her to kind of buy some time to do whatever else she needs to do after that. And wow, can I just see this again? Look at that. She jumps so high. I know she's a bunny, but she's also a small bunny. Like, isn't it proportional, like, with their size to how high they can jump? I don't know. I'm not discriminating against bunnies, but she's pretty awesome here. I really like this character, and I can't wait to see what she can do in the Disney Infinity game series. I hope you've enjoyed this character review. Let me know what you thought. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and also feel free to subscribe for more character reviews and also more awesome Disney Infinity and other video gaming content. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.